You're sitting at your favorite coffee shop. A younger woman walks in, orders her drink, glances in your direction, and smiles. Just a quick smile. Nothing dramatic. You look away, maybe even feel a bit uncomfortable. Part of you thinks, she's just being polite. Another part of you, the quieter part you've learned to ignore over the years, wonders, was that something else? Here's the truth, most older men do this. They dismiss these small, seemingly insignificant moments. They've been conditioned to believe they're invisible, past their prime, or worse, irrelevant. Society tells them they shouldn't expect attention, especially from younger women. And so, they stop seeing what's right in front of them. But what if I told you that smile wasn't meaningless? What if I told you it carried more weight than you think? The reason you're second-guessing isn't because the signals aren't there. It's because no one ever taught you how to interpret them with confidence. In fact, your biggest blind spot might not be how women see you, but how you've stopped seeing yourself. This video is not about teaching you tricks or pickup lines. It's about showing you the deeper reality, the hidden psychology, the powerful energy you still radiate as an experienced man, and why younger women notice it more than you think. Because once you understand what's really behind that smile, you'll never doubt your presence again. Number 1. She admires your confidence. Imagine this. You're standing in line, maybe at a bookstore or a quiet corner cafe. You're not dressed to impress, just clean, put together, and comfortable in your own skin. No anxious fidgeting, no forced smiles, no need to perform. You're simply being. She glances over. Her eyes pause just long enough. Then comes the smile, and you miss it, or you dismiss it. Why? Because in your mind, you're just an ordinary man. But to her, you're something rare. You radiate something she's starving to feel from the men her age, a sense of self that's not built on validation, but on experience. You're not trying too hard. You're not playing games. You're not chasing. And that quiet confidence is magnetic. You see, younger men are often still figuring out who they are. They walk with one foot in and one foot out of every room, unsure, hesitant, easily shaken. But you've walked through enough storms to know who you are. That stillness, she notices it. In Stoic philosophy, true confidence comes not from bravado or external praise, but from mastery of the self. As Epictetus put it, no man is free who is not master of himself. Her smile isn't random. It's a reflex, a moment of unconscious admiration. She may not even understand why she smiled at you, but her instincts do. And if you knew what that smile actually meant, you'd stop questioning yourself and start owning your presence. Number 2. You stand out from the crowd. She's surrounded by men her age all the time. Loud voices, fast talkers, constant scrolling on their phones. Guys trying to be funny every 5 seconds, adjusting their hair in the mirror, nervously checking their appearance. It's exhausting. Then you walk in. You're not in a rush. You're not glued to your screen. You're simply present, grounded, a man at peace with where he is and who he's become. You don't need to fill the silence with jokes or compliments. You're not there to prove anything. You're just you. And that's exactly why she notices you. Because in a sea of boys seeking attention, you're the man who doesn't chase it. You carry yourself differently. The way you speak is slower, more intentional. You hold eye contact, not as a challenge, but as a form of connection. You listen without interrupting. You move like someone who's been through enough to no longer be impressed by superficial things. To her, that's rare. And that rarity is magnetic. That smile she gives you, it's not just politeness. It's recognition. It says, you're not like the others. In a world where image is everything and depth is forgotten, you're the outlier, calm, composed, and complete. And the truth is, many women are starving for that kind of masculine energy. As one Stoic reminder goes, judging others yields absolutely no improvement. Mindfulness always takes real awareness. Navigating social changes requires intentional persistence too. And by simply being authentic, you've already passed a test you didn't even know you were taking. Number 3. You radiate stability. In a world full of unpredictability, one thing draws people in more than anything else, a sense of groundedness. And you, without even trying, radiate it. You don't flinch at minor inconveniences. You don't spiral over a delayed text or a changed plan. You've weathered storms, real ones. You've faced failure, heartbreak, hard decisions. And through all of it, you've developed something women rarely find in younger men, emotional stability. She may not be able to articulate it, but she feels it. When you walk into the room, there's no chaos following you. You bring presence. You bring structure. She doesn't have to guess which version of you she'll get today. You are who you are every single time. That smile, it's not just flirtation. It's a reaction to the safety she senses in your energy. It's the relief of finally being near someone who doesn't crumble under pressure or get lost in ego games. And it's more than just attractive, it's comforting. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That strength isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. It doesn't shake the room. It just is. Younger women are often still navigating their emotions, their future, their identity. And when they meet a man who no longer needs external chaos to feel alive, someone who carries calm like it's woven into his DNA, they notice. And sometimes they smile, because in that moment, next to you, they finally feel safe. Number 4. She finds experience attractive. You've lived. You've made mistakes. You've taken wrong turns, and more importantly, you've learned from them. And whether you realize it or not, that is exactly what makes you magnetic. Younger women aren't just looking at your age, they're sensing your experience. It's in the way you respond instead of react. It's in how you speak, measured, not rushed. It's in how you listen without interrupting, because you've learned that understanding is more valuable than attention. When she smiles at you, it's not just about appearance. It's curiosity. It's her subconscious asking, "What has this man seen? What could he teach me?" Not through lectures, but through how he lives. You don't need to tell long stories or flaunt your accomplishments. Your presence already carries them. The way you carry silence, the calm in your posture, the restraint in your eyes. These are the marks of a man who's moved beyond performance and into peace. Younger men often chase novelty. You appreciate meaning. They aim to impress. You aim to connect. That contrast doesn't go unnoticed. She smiles because she senses something timeless in you. And in a world addicted to trends and surface-level thrills, timeless is incredibly rare. Remember this, just overthinking yields avoidance. New ideas make actions. Thoughtful reflection allows natural strength. Clarity really improves persistence today. And it's that thoughtful reflection, that quiet strength you've earned over the years, that speaks volumes before you ever say a word. She sees it, and whether she realizes it or not, that's why she smiles. Number 5. She's testing the waters. Not every smile is a declaration of interest. Sometimes it's an invitation. Other times it's a test. You see, younger women, especially those who are emotionally aware, know how powerful a smile can be. It's a subtle tool, a gentle probe, a quiet question wrapped in a glance. Will he notice? Will he smile back? Will he hold eye contact, or will he look away awkwardly? It's not manipulation. It's curiosity. She wants to know what kind of man you are, not based on what you say, but how you respond under pressure. And make no mistake, even a smile can create pressure for the unprepared. If you fumble, shrink, or glance at the floor like you've been caught doing something wrong, she gets her answer. But if you hold your composure, if you return the smile with quiet certainty, no expectations, no desperation, she gets a very different answer. You don't have to chase. You don't have to impress. You simply have to remain unmoved, yet open. Present, yet detached. That's the test, and very few pass it. Stoicism teaches us this. We cannot control the impressions others make, but we can always control our response. And your response is everything. That one smile might be a moment she forgets, or it might be the moment she remembers as the first sign that you were different. She wasn't looking for a reaction. She was looking for a man. Number 6. She genuinely finds you attractive. Let's drop the theories for a second. Sometimes a smile is exactly what it looks like. She finds you attractive. Yes, you. The lines on your face. The silver in your beard. The calm way you sip your drink. The way you carry yourself like you've got nothing to prove and nothing to chase. It's not just appealing, it's captivating. Society tries hard to convince older men that their value fades with time. That youth is everything. That once you pass a certain age, you become invisible. But here's the truth Stoicism reminds us of. Your worth is not measured by others' perception, it is revealed by your character. And your character, mature, composed, and forged through fire, is showing. She notices. Not all women want loud ambition or flashy charm. Some crave depth, a quiet, lived-in kind of masculinity. The kind you don't fake, the kind you earn. When she smiles, she may not be flirting, but she's definitely seeing something worth acknowledging. Don't explain it away. Don't tell yourself it was just politeness. Sometimes, a younger woman smiles at an older man for one simple reason, because she truly finds him attractive. And maybe, just maybe, you've underestimated your value for far too long. Here's the truth, high-value men often forget. The world hasn't stopped noticing you. You've just stopped noticing yourself. Every time a younger woman smiles at you, there's a choice. You can chalk it up to politeness, ignore it, dismiss it, shrink from it. Or you can pause, breathe, and recognize what that smile might truly be saying. It might be admiration. It might be curiosity. It might even be attraction. But whatever it is, it's real. And you don't have to chase it, interpret it, or turn it into anything more. Just own your presence. Let the world respond to who you are, not who you think you should be. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Don't waste the rest of your life wondering what other people think of you, unless their opinion leads to self-improvement." You are not here to beg for validation. You are here to embody the kind of man who doesn't flinch when he's seen. So the next time she smiles, remember, that smile isn't the beginning of a fantasy. It's a reflection of the energy you've been cultivating for years. If this message resonated with you, drop a yes in the comments below. If you're still skeptical, type no. We welcome honest minds here. And don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Golden Rule, where modern masculinity meets timeless wisdom. Because the world doesn't need louder men. It needs stronger ones.